are going to talk with Jennifer and seeing what she has been up to since MOS 100 back in October. We're going to find out her training program and what that involves. And then we are going to also reach in and see what inspires Jennifer Steadman. I know she is such an inspiration to both the road running community and the trail running community. More so, I believe she has been really focusing her stuff on the trail running part, because she just has a lot more going on events that way in the trail running scene. So, but she has a big heart and she likes to inspire everybody as much as possible. So we're just going to dive in to see what she has going on and listen to what Jennifer has to say that will inspire you. So Jennifer, it's been a couple of months since Mines of Spain. Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, basically, after Mines of Spain, I took off for a couple of months. I was only running like maybe 3 times a week, 3 to 4 miles at the most. I started really focusing on strength training because I totally believe that helps with my running. And as well, I just felt like I needed to make sure I was recovering from that 100-miler in October. I wanted to be smart about it so I could, hopefully have a strong year this year as well. And I want to build on last year and the year before. And what's funny is in January, I decided my new thing for the year, the new saying is build upon another. And it seems like I never get anything right off the bat. I don't get my instant gratification like I want to. But so every year I've noticed in my journey, I just get stronger and stronger and stronger. Mm-hmm. And that also applies to my life. I'm a big mental health advocate. But it's like I use those two, but it seems like it's always baby steps for me. But I've also, those baby steps have helped me get to where I am today. So I am excited for this year, and that's what I keep on telling myself every day is it's just building each training run, just day in, day out life keeps on building on each other. So I'm pretty darn excited for this year.
So what's your race events, your big race events? You got a couple already picked out. I know you did, is it Barkley
50K in September again. I cannot wait for that one. I want to get that Croy. And Laz is he is an amazing race director. Mm-hmm. If you want to say race director, you could say race hillbilly. It's in the hills of Tennessee. That's where I was born and raised. So I'm excited about that. I am doing Loud Thunder in April, the 50-miler. So that's what I'm training for right now. The other thing I'm doing is Schutzen. I've never done Schutzen, so I want to get that paddle. Honestly, I just take it day by day. I'm not certain what I want to do later on towards the end of the year. I've had several people tell me, don't ever say you're not going to run another 100-miler. I am on the wait list right now for 100-miler, 100K. I don't know what I will do. I'm just going to take it day by day and see where it leads me. I may do a 100-miler out of state. Who knows? My inspiration, honestly, and you would never guess what my inspiration is, but if I was to ask you, my inspiration right now is my little grandbaby. Hazel Ray. She is 8 months old. And, some of you know our daughter and her husband, they own a fitness studio in Kansas City. And they have been really helping me with my strength training portion of it. My daughter's husband, he runs a football academy. He was quarterback for Pitt State. So it's just, we're having an amazing time as a family. Family is very important to me. That will always become priority over it. But they support me as well, which is amazing. And Jen, even is helping me with with my running, and so
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of inspiration surrounding me. I mean, again, like Dave Fisher, Tiffany, Ted, Rachel, Danielle, actually, again, the whole running community.
Yeah.
Just they give me bits and tidbits of information that can help me. And like I said, I'm always about, learning and what works for me in a positive way.
And also you're just so focused on also inspiring others. I think you gravitate as well as that you like to share the inspiration that you've gathered from other people, and you continue it. So I feel like you're a big part of that community. It just doesn't stop at but you also like pass it, play it forward, as so to
Yep.
speak, and that's I I, I think that as an athlete it also drives more for more just to see positiveness around you.
Yeah.
So
I just am a person. I love to see people, hitting their challenges, trying to hit as hard as they can for their goals. I don't care if it's in running, if it's in their life. I work in the mental health field now. I just started that about a year ago, and I just love it. And even outside of the running, I love, we really try to help people learn how to utilize our services, for what can help them to change. But it comes down to almost being like a cheerleader for them, and support. And that's why I think it's huge. I had a lot of support when I was going through a lot of things, and I know how much of a difference it made for me. And so I think even if it's a smile or if it's like, you go girl, you go boy, I think even the littlest things like that sometimes can pump people up. But I love supporting one another because we're all in this together.
yeah,
So,
yeah, I can see how all that positiveness just elaborates onto more of mental health, building up a person. I'm like, because that's as you build up, like your new saying,
yeah,
you want people to get built up, because I think that's, let's face it, COVID just has smack dab put a lot of stress on people,
yeah,
and that's what causes a lot about the mental health is the more stress. We only are allowed so much on our shoulders,
right.
and I think the more positiveness that you bring out and you pay it forward, that's helping, and I feel that that's a good connection for you and your mental health
Yeah,
status, and just growing that as well. So
yeah. And like I've said, I mean, I just learn every day. I learn at my job. I mean, even the peers that I work with there, they teach me things as well too. And that's the same way with the running community. Like I said, there's so many people that have, given me tidbits on how to do my nutrition, or, just giving me information to help me. So it's great that there are other people and positive people out there that it just feels like we're a team, and that's what it's about, is teamwork.
yeah.
So like I said, this year is all about, I've just determined my life is about building on each other, or on one another. So, I started 2 years ago running trails, and even since 2 years ago, I've seen how much stronger I've gotten, but it's also helped me, my running, trail running, and running has helped me to get stronger in my mental health area of life. So then that way I can be there for that grandbaby and my daughter and our other daughter, and just family is just so important to me.
So what would you say to somebody new getting into trail running?
First thing, don't let it intimidate you. Baby steps, go hit a trail that may not have as much elevation. But the biggest thing is, don't let it intimidate you. You can try it. If it's not for you, then you can move on. But I think most of it is you would be able to get out there and see if you like it or not. There's going to be roots, a lot of different things that the road does not have. But again, why not try it? You know, I think the peacefulness and the serenity can also give you more a good vibe that I think would make trail running even more enjoyable for you. So I say, why not give it a try? In the beginning, could not really stand trail running. I was a road runner, and then once I hit the trails, actually right during COVID, I am rarely on the roads anymore. So give it a try.